It has to be 2016.
2016.
Yes.
So you said we had this song for a year?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Everybody came. Well, Shanice, you came over.
Yeah. I came to shelter.
To our house because there is a hurricane. Hurricane Earl was coming to Belize. We were just sitting in darkness. The first night, the night of impact, when the storm was actually going to pass over Belize City. And so to kill the time, we played games, of course, and just bonded. And Zachary ended up getting his guitar. We were worshiping before, I think.
Yeah, we were playing just random songs that I used to play.
I don't know who came up with the idea to just write a song.
You did. You said, let's write a song.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. Okay. And then we were like, okay, what are we going to write about?
Yeah.
I was like, the
inspiration.
Right? So, so Zach, I'm not good with coming up with music. I'm Miss Words girl. So Zachary just started strumming something and he kept that going, and I just started typing out lyrics, and I was kind of relating the storm and the impact of the storm with the love of God and just how great and how awesome and amazing God is, and thinking about mistakes that we make as humans, and even though we may suffer from remorse for those mistakes, that God's redeeming love it's not beyond us. And so it just kind of came together. So Zachary strumming, and did you start like humming a tune?
Yeah, I started because we're the opposite. So I hear melodies and have no words, and she hears words and have no melodies. So it kind of worked out perfectly in that sense.
It did.
So I was humming a little tune that I heard in my head, and then she came in with the lyrics and kind of matched it up to the tune, and one thing led to another. We have a song.
And
very awesome.
Of course, and we went with it. We practiced it, and Mom was there, and she was singing along, and of course Shanice with the amazing harmonies just added to. It just gave the song, depth, and it was really, and it took her mind off the storm.
For sure. We passed the time really fast. What I found was funny was that when we wanted to do our final, we'll record it, so this is the entire song, 2 seconds right before we started to do that, electricity came back on, and we had power and all of that. Well, for me, when I think about the song and how it relates to the storm itself, what I liked about it was that it talks about how the love of God just engulfs us whether we want it or not, and that's the thing that I thought about when we were writing the song in the middle of the storm. I mean, we couldn't run from it. We couldn't, even if we go outside, if we're indoors, no matter what happens, it affects us. And that's to me the same thing at how it relates to the love of God. We didn't do anything to deserve it. We didn't do anything to have it for us, but no matter what, it's there, and no matter what, it affects our lives. So
I think what I like most about it, the fact that it kind of draws from nature, and I see a lot of God in nature. The awesomeness and just the breathtaking aspects of nature just really reminds me how majestic and how great God is. And so the song really pulls from that, and the love of God is like that, just overwhelming. Sometimes you're left speechless, how great God's love is, and that really transcends to me, and it really makes me appreciate and value what I have.
I like the whole outcome of the song. I like the fact that it's perfect because God's love is perfect. My favorite part of the song is the bridge. We talk about, I'm not afraid, I'm coming. But that translates to me that God is there and He's not afraid. He'll always be there. He's gonna protect us, and I hold that dear to my heart. I just think the song speaks a lot about God's love and how He protects us and keeps us.
The darkness of the storm is reflected in the song, in the music specifically, and the irony of it is that God's love is present in the darkness and in the light. And I think the fact that we're singing about His perfect love in what seems like the darkness and this just sadness and moodiness, it kind of anchors you and grounds you, that even in that you're able to move forward and you have the confidence, especially like you said, the bridge talking about I'm not afraid, I'm coming, to encounter the love of God without fear.
My favorite line would be the very beginning of the chorus where it says, perfect love, perfect sacrifice, you gave it all for me. Because that's what Christ did, that's what God does for us. And the thing is, for me, that we as human beings, as Christians, we don't deserve anything that we have. We did not deserve Christ's sacrifice on the cross, and He did it anyway because of the love that He has for us.
Yeah. I would say my favorite line from the song is the little tag at the end of the chorus, overtake my soul. For me, it still shows that even though God's love is there, we have to be willing and we have to want to receive it, because we can close ourselves off to it, and it's no fault of God. I mean, it's still there for us, but you have to ask, that God will come in and really work on you, and you have to be willing and open to receive it.